Oh my life, brightest.
Not hit her. It's not true. It's bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
Okay, guys, about an hour left on the stream. Now we're 2/3 of the way to the goal. Now, come on, guys. I don't want to not hit a goal. 3 streams in a row. Come on. Let's hit the goal. Come on, guys. Let's hit the goal. The Oblivion remaster is so good. I don't know if I believe you. I think there's a lot of nostalgia baiting going on. But I'm going to see for myself because I'm installing it. We've got Life Matrix, Brian S, Money Creature, Draggers, Proxycon, Garbage Gamer. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm installing it. I've seen some videos that it looks cool, and then I've seen some where it's like, okay, yeah, it's jank like Oblivion used to be. But my main issue is that the layout of dungeons and the actual map itself in Oblivion, they were fun, but I feel like they're gonna, a lot of the ruins I just couldn't stand in the original game, but we'll see. Oh my god, the 100 bits for Money Creature and Fuse for Gaming. Oh my god, it's a money creature? Yeah, it's a money creature. Look, it just go around throwing money around. Big ups Money Creature for the 100 bits. Oh my god, it's a money creature. Right, we're getting straight into this because I'm not going to bed late tonight because I've worked a late shift today. And I'm starting in the morning. I'm starting first thing in the morning. So we're going straight into this. Snort Hogan has a video, 48 minutes, business meeting. Paywalling games, begging, guilt tripping, smart guys wage quit. I kind of want to watch him say last night that on the Daily Wrap that he worked his butt off. I kind of want to see that bit as well. But I haven't got enough time for everything. And I've got Oblivion installing as we go. I've got Oblivion installing as well. So I kind of want to watch. Should I watch the bit from last night? I worked my butt off. Let's just do it from today. After this tune. After this tune. We're staying up. No, we're not. We're not staying up late. I'm getting up at about 6:45. And I'm landscaping tomorrow. I'm working tomorrow. And Thursday. And Thursday, bruv. Sleep, but not a lot of sleep. I don't need loads of sleep. I want to play some New Vegas. By the way, just because Oblivion's out, don't think that means that in my book, Oblivion, New Vegas beats Oblivion, Unreal Engine 5 or not. In my book, New Vegas trashes Oblivion and Skyrim, Unreal Engine 5 or not. So let's get that straight. Just because I'm going to play Oblivion does not mean Fallout New Vegas is going to be neglected. Let's get that straight. Right, let's just go straight into this. The tunes are nearly over. This is such a good tune, though. The 5-stream streak. Oblivion, yeah, well, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you. Right, anyway. Here we go. This is from the pre-stream today. This is the business meeting from the pre-stream today. And a gun show. Hang on a minute.
The Oblivion remaster has officially released. And of course, everyone is playing it.
Imagine him not, by the way, he's elected to play that Blueprints game. Imagine not playing, like DSP, the guy who chases all the hype. DSP chases all the hype all the time. But today, what does he do? He stubbornly says, no, I'm playing that Blueprints game. Is he wearing pajamas? No, he's wearing a shirt.
Everyone is talking about it.
He's wearing a shirt with boats on it or something.
The hot topic is what to do. I'll tell you this. I'm playing Oblivion today. I already announced that if Oblivion did shadow drop today that I was playing it. But
how's it a shadow drop?
The question is,
it's not a shadow
when
drop.
Do I play
they
it?
told everyone.
How much do I play it? These are questions that we need to talk about and answer on today's show.
No, you decide, you fucking imbecile.
Discussion and or disagreement.
He's such a retard. Look at these hand movements.
Like,
fucking tism hands.
Play tonight. You know, you had said you had an open night stream and you were going to do
tism
Black
hands.
Ops. Yeah, who cares about Black Ops? Play Oblivion Remastered tonight, right? Others are like, well, just drop everything now. Forget blueprints, which you had already lined up and scheduled and people are waiting for. Screw it. Play Oblivion on the day stream.
No one is waiting for the Blueprints game. No one.
They're like, didn't you just play Oblivion 2 years ago?
Where's
Why are you
Joe
playing
Blah?
it again? Someone ran a poll. I think it was one of the mods. And the poll came up that people don't want Oblivion today. So I don't know. I'm confused. We'll talk about it. We'll have a good back and forth discussion today on the show.
Yeah, I've got something for Joe Blah. But he's not here. Remind me, though.
Put their money where their mouth is.
That's not funny. That's only funny if you don't mean it.
Anyway, so yeah, big topic of discussion.
That's only funny if you don't mean it.
Today, I'd like to talk a little bit about.
Oh my god, I'm sorry for the
guys,
sniffing.
My journey rediscovering pro wrestling over the last 3.5 months, and what I thought about doing the show, and my future for the show. Okay, but before we get to any of that, okay, FYI, I have come to a determination. We've been talking for the last week about what should be the next
FYI,
and I've decided that when we hit 30 goals this week of support, we're at 27 out of
30 goals right now. 30 goals. That's like his new thing. He
I want to try
when he's got something like he's like when we hit 30 goals and he does this weird like hand up to the top like that. 30 goals. G-Star and bro, I need more VIPs. Can you all go and tell all of your friends to come and talk in my chat so I can have 100 active chatters and get a fuck ton more VIP badges to give out to all of you? Okay, thanks.
I want to try Chipotle. All right. I've only had Chipotle many years ago.
Oh yeah, Chipotle. Yeah. More fast food.
To Washington State, I had it for a quick meal, but it really wasn't even like DSP tries it. It was just like a quick taste test or whatever. Okay. Chipotle currently has a new spicy chicken that I'd like to try. And probably I would get a couple items. Like maybe I would either get a big burrito or one of the burrito bowls, and I could get like a quesadilla or something. We could try a few things from there. I figured that makes sense. Rather than Wendy's, which we've done Wendy's a million times before, we could always do Wendy's again. But Chipotle is something fresh and different that I haven't done yet. So that would be a good episode of DSP Tries It for this week. So when we hit 30 goals, it's Chipotle time.
So 30 goals, limp, like autistic, like what's name hand. 30 goals.
We could hit the goals today. We could have 3 goals today during this stream, and then we'll be doing it. Do I really think I'm going to raise $450 during this stream?
Then why would you say it, you fucking cunt?
No. I don't think that's happening. Okay? But
then why would you say it?
Today, there's a chance that we can get momentum going, maybe within the next couple of days.
Oh, yeah, momentum, huh?
Today, 2 streams tomorrow, 2 streams Thursday, 2 streams Friday. You would think within those 4 days, we'll hit 3 goals, and that'll be when DSP Tries It is. But remember, I always order it for dinner, so it'll always be
paranoia segment coming.
So, for example, if we hit the goal tomorrow during the day.
We know when you've been doing it for months now. You have to fucking autistically explain. When I get the money this time, then we order it for this. So all of this is just literal fucking background noise so you can keep fucking droning into their heads. Give me money, give me money. Remember, you got to give me money. We've got a goal coming. Give me money, give me money. In case you've forgotten, you need to give me money. The goals are coming. The DSP tries it. We might have it this time. We have it this time, but give me money, give me money.
After the end of the first stream.
Begging, scumbag. What have you done to your face is a spot.
So, that's been determined. Please support the stream.
Yeah, someone will give the 49 before the end. Oh, yeah.
At all. And that ties in with, I think, the content. We had Smart Guys, and we had the conclusion of Adam Fall.
Smart Guys.
I think it kind of goes hand in hand. When I'm playing content that more people like, that people
Smart Guys.
Continue, you get the support. When we're doing content that's not so popular or not as in demand, you don't get the support. Which leads into my point. If everyone wants Oblivion today,
I'll just hate him so much, money creature.
We all have to agree.
He's such a cunt.
Oh, a few people in chat want Oblivion, and then I play it, and then it's a slow-ass stream, and everyone's upset because I didn't play Blueprints, which I promised you all. So this is what I mean. We've got to talk about this, okay? Let's discuss it over the course of this podcast and determine what we're going to do. Either way, we're playing Oblivion today. I want to make this clear. We are playing Oblivion today. for sure, guaranteed. It's just a matter of, is it going to be after this podcast ends, or is it going to be the late stream tonight? Okay. Okay, cool. Anyway, so
Yeah, me too,
guys,
G-Star.
please
No,
let's
I
get
don't,
the
not
goal
self.
going.
I
Let's
wish
hit
it
a
would
goal
be
here. We hit
accidental
goals
on stream, choking or something like that.
yesterday. We're going to talk about that in a moment, why I didn't. All right, but let's get some support. Kay did another $2 super chat.
Let's get some
He said,
begging.
I want Oblivion, but majority matters more. But again, here's the truth. All right, here's why this is a tough decision for me. Let's be honest. You know,
It's
I'm
not.
honest,
It's
I'm
not.
gonna make shit up, and I'm not.
Blueprints, a point-and-click
Alright.
puzzle game, which
I
no
want
one
you
in
back
your
on.
audience gives a fuck about. Oblivion Remaster. If I was some fucking whore that cared about views and money, which is the antithesis of what I stream for, don't get me wrong, I love looking at the stream and seeing I've got like higher viewers or like making subs and people gifting. I love that shit, but it's not the reason I fucking do it. But if that was the reason, why the fuck am I going to play some fucking blueprints that no cunt has heard of over the Oblivion Remaster? You dense cunt.
On track today. Yesterday, I didn't hit any goals at all.
That'd
Today,
be
I wanna
great,
get back on
Draggers.
track. I want to hit goals. I want to get,
I want to get money.
soon. I want all this to be back in line. Okay.
I want to keep getting money. I want to keep getting $150 every stream.
Every time that I've played Blueprints, we've hit my goal. Every single time. And every time I play Blueprints, we get
what?
a great engaged
So
crowd of
what?
people who want to
So
talk about the game
what?
and who are interested in it, who help me to get, solve puzzles and figure stuff out when I'm stumped.
Solve.
It's a great interaction.
How do you spell solve? Solve is SOLVE. It's not SAHLA or whatever. Salve. It's not salve. It's not something you put on your fucking self.
I've been craving Blueprints for days. I'm not kidding. The game has like grown and it got hooked me, and I want.
He's been
to play
craving
more.
Blueprints.
I'm dying to play this game, and it's.
You missed an
doing well.
H out of there, money creature.
There will be people showing up on this stream who are going to say, Phil, why aren't you playing Blueprints if I don't play it? Because it's been scheduled and advertised all week. It's been right there. Hey, I'm doing Blueprints on Tuesday. Everyone come out for Blueprints. You know what I'm saying? And I get it. I get hype. Day one. Oh, it's out right now. Everyone's doing it. Let's do it. But we could do it tonight. The other factor here is I just played Oblivion. Literally, 2 years ago, I played the entire game. And
2 years ago, I just played it.
I've already just done it. It's definitely not as hype as,
I just played it 2 years ago. Something here, I see you.
Never played it, and this is a first-time opportunity. In
Jay
fact,
Wusser, how you
that's
doing?
my one criticism.
Who do you want by your
I
side?
think
Fighting
that the way
Joel
that the
Miller
they've done
or
this is
Deacon?
great.
Who the fuck
There
is
was-
Deacon St. John? Who the fuck is... That's the spelling. Who the fuck is Deacon St. John? I don't know who that is. Oh, the guy from Days Gone. Nah, fuck him. Joel. Because Joel... Deacon's kind of a good guy. At least from the little bit that I've played of Days Gone. Joel is a beast. Joel, like... Not only has Joel got, like, the killer instinct... Joel is ruthless. Joel can kill to survive and can kill anyone. Deacon's got too much of a fucking... That horde shit don't mean nothing. Those zombies in fucking Days Gone, what, apart from the clicker things? Fuck that. Deacon, fucking boat and motorcycle gang shit. Joel all day long. Survival all day long. Yeah, but the reason Joel gets killed by a girl that's literally a man, yeah, that's because of Neil Druckmann, okay? That's not because of the character, okay? And your boy from Days Gone didn't even get a fucking sequel, okay? So that shows how much they give a shit about him. That cunt didn't even get a second go round, okay? You can kill a horde. Yeah, ask his other motorbike friends. Ask him if they touch each other's dicks after they finish riding away from zombies. Just ask him that. Politics got jugged. Basically. And the thing is, when you see, like, there's a scene in the game, I was reminded of it the other day. I saw it in a short or something. There's a scene in the game where Abby is fighting, what's his brother's name? Tommy. And Abby is like a young adult female, is bigger than Tommy, who's like a 40, 50-year-old man. And she's like so dracked. It's so preposterous. The second game is so effing preposterous, dude. It's just nonsense. The second game is nonsense. Absolute nonsense. The thing is, black belt women aren't huge like that. Black belt women aren't big like that. I've met women who are black belts. They're tiny, dainty little things. Like... And here's the other thing that people don't like to hear. Even if a woman is a black belt, and even if you have no training, if you have 40, 50 pounds on her, as long as you don't get like knocked out of a head kick, if you can smother her and get close, she's dead. Even with jiu-jitsu. And this is coming from someone who knows jiu-jitsu and knows that a lot of them women could fuck me up. If there's no rules and you have superior strength, even in jiu-jitsu, you might get choked or get snapped up, but just your grip strength alone, just how hard you can grip her and force her away from you, they're dead. They are dead. And that's not some, oh, men this, men that. It's just a fact. It's just a fact.
There's no advance copies sent out. There was
just
no
a fact.
Insane rip people off, pre-order bonuses, season passes. They're not nickel and diming anyone on this.
Abby was taking gear. Hilarious.
And the world dropped it all at once, so everyone plays it at the same time. But in line with that, okay,
Wolf, how you doing?
No one knew about it. If we had known that this was coming out 2 years ago, I never would have played Oblivion. I would have held off, and then this would have been a first-time experience with the game with modernized graphics.
Not only that, if we're going by experience... How long has Deacon survived in the apocalypse? What, 2 years? 3 years? How long has Deacon survived? Shit. I've got to do this, hang on. I've got to redo the camera. It's got to be like... 2 years, right? 2 to 3 years. What are you going to show me? You're not going to show me anything. He's a baby. Yeah, he's a tough guy. Yeah, he rides a bike, whatever. He can make bombs. Bro, it doesn't even, it's not even, honestly, it's embarrassing that you'd even be comparable. I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed that whether you like the game better, I'm embarrassed that you would pick him over Joel. I'm actually embarrassed for you. I'm embarrassed for you that you would pick him over Joel. Again, tell me how long Deacon survived the apocalypse for. How long has he survived the apocalypse for? 2 years or something, right? They took his girl. Is it even 2 years? It might even be shorter than that. How long has he survived for? But let's say it's 2 to 3 years. How long did Joel survive for before Druckmann got him? Only 25 fucking years after the collapse of society. 25 years after the death of his daughter. Deacon, they took his girlfriend from his bike and go, ugh, he's so angry. They literally shot his daughter to death. And he survived 25 years after that. And you're going to tell me Deacon. Yeah, he's cool. That game's cool. He's cool. Yeah, before Druckmann got him. Exactly. Like, yeah, Deacon's cool. Great. That game's fine. I played it. It's fun. It doesn't even, they're not even in the same conversation, bro. They're not even in the same conversation.
Elements. And now I've already played the game.
It's just the way it is. I'm sorry.
I already know
it's just the way it is.
It's going to look good and everything, but here's what's going to happen, I feel. I'm going to play it the first time, and it's going to get attention the first stream. I'm gonna play another stream, and it'll be less attention. And by the third stream, no one cares because I've already played it.
That's how it goes, by the way. Same music. I was supposed to do legs today, but I just did calves, basically. I did calves for like half an hour. Stop telling people to do Zercher squats. They're unstable. Don't do Zercher squats as a novice or even an intermediate. Don't do them. There's better squats to do. It's not about what's fun. It's about what's better. What's more efficient, safer, and more effective. Don't listen to him. Excuse me. Oh my god. Sorry, what's the deluxe upgrade? Sorry, they're charging money for something else. What are they charging money for? Horse armor. Authorized J. Jokers. Todd, you've got to buy the DLC again. Okay, well, I'm not going to play the Shivering Isles again. I'm not playing the Shivering Isles again. Oh, shit, it's still set to New Zealand. Oh, the DLC's included. Okay. Well, that's better. That's better. No, you ain't got to buy a DLC again.
I was born 87 years ago.
It's Patrick Stewart.
For 65 years, I've ruled as Tamriel's emperor. But for all these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams. I have seen the gates of oblivion, beyond which no waking eye may see.
What's his name? Tiber Septim.
Darkness, a doom sweeps the land.
Emperor Tiber Septim. I mean, it's literally Mordor, let's be honest. Let's be honest, Oblivion is Mordor. Like, that's literally the inspiration. I'm being honest now, it's fucking Mordor.
This is the 27th of last seed, the year of Akatosh 433. These are the closing days of the Third Era, and the final hours.
Alright, don't look like...
life.
I remember, like, where a bunch of some items are. Doesn't surprise me. Sean Bean's in this as well, isn't he? Sean Bean's the son. The, what's his name? Martin Septim? But he plays the heir. We're going Nord. What's the difference between Western or Eastern? I don't know the difference between West or East. type 1 or type 2? Is that man or woman? Aha! Type 1. So they literally don't have male or female. Wow. Type 1 or type 2? Body type. Type 1 or type 2? Amazing. Amazing. Can I randomize his face? Oh my god, what's randomized? These are the worst noses. Why has he got eye makeup? Why does randomized give every single one makeup? Randomizer gives every single one makeup. I mean, literally, it's giving every single one makeup. I just want close to me and we'll just settle. Literally, every single randomizer is ugly with a fucked up nose. Eyes together. More normal. Do the jaw. Thinner jaw. Slightly smaller. His cheekbones are a bit forward, but that'll do. Nose don't look like this. I fucking do. But you're right, the in-game ones don't. We need to go up a bit. And we need like we need the bridge of the nose, like. What part's the Celian? Yeah? Lipstick color. What the fuck? What? These people, bro. These people are imbeciles. He looks a bit too old. It's like just all marked his face up because he's old. Which is a bit silly. Still his cheekbones a bit, but I mean, I ain't going mad. Where's the face? Yeah, it's to raise those cheekbones up a bit. Pronounced, wider, bit fuller in the face. Oh, it's better. Mouth still a bit like. Still weird. Still weird, like, but I mean, it looks cool enough. It looks fine enough. Looks fine by me. I don't care that much. What sort of beard is that? What sort of beard is that? The fuck is that? So we can't change the facial hair colour. The facial hair can't be a separate colour from the main hair. That's like such a fucking like L. That's such a fucking L nowadays. Literally, that's such a L. That beard looks ridiculous. Right, he looks fine. It looks fine. Where's the sensitivity and all that? There we go. Let's go 65. Aim assist off.
My, you're a big one. A Nord, I guess, right? So strong, but you can't bend steel, can you, boy?
We couldn't splint in the original, could we?
Anything to get out of here.
Okay, we can do some spells.
They're going to waste away. When the end comes, you won't even have the
I mean, I need to go back to watching the guy, to be honest.
That's right. You're going to die in here. You hear me, Nord? You're going to die in here. Hey, you hear that?
Let's get back to the guy.
For you.
And then I'll keep playing this.
That's how it is.
I'll
it's
do the
just,
intro.
Right now, what you guys are experiencing is the day one hype. Okay? You are. It's the day one hype. But that will go away within a couple of days, and then no one will care anymore. So I'm playing.
Yeah, no one cares
for
after
the day
that.
one hype. Don't get me wrong. It's just a matter of first or second stream. And I'll be honest, if I play it first stream, this will disappoint people. For sure. Like, if I play Oblivion tonight, no one was going to be disappointed because people weren't going crazy for Black Ops. No one is going to be, oh, he's not playing Black Ops 6. Oh, what a horrible thing. No one's going to care about that. Okay? But in this case, if I do Oblivion in place of Blueprints, that will upset people who are going to be here for Blueprints. They'll be showing up for the gameplay segment and like, what happened? That's not right. We've been waiting all week and now we got to wait longer because this game dropped. And I feel for them. And the other thing is, a lot of people are saying, well, just do Blueprints on the late stream. Well, I could, but a lot of people who attend the day streams can't attend the late streams, especially people over in Europe where it's like the middle of the morning. So that's going to definitely disappoint a lot of people who wanted to be here for Blueprints, right? So it's just a tough decision,
As for
right?
what you have done,
I don't know. It's tough to. We'll figure it out by the end of this podcast. Okay. I want to look at it too. We're gonna watch some of the videos. I want to look at the information because I actually don't even know. I didn't watch it yet. I'm gonna be watching it first time with you guys live. I want to see exactly what they've improved and stuff like that before we make our decision. Start blueprints. Make a dono go full of oblivion. So what you're saying is start playing blueprints, but if we get a certain level of support
Of money.
from
Wow, turn it into
Blueprints,
money,
like
right?
Hot Rock,
He's
and
begging
swap
like, yeah, I bet he is. I
Well, that
bet
would
he's
be-
begging hard right now. Guys, come on, please don't let me go 3 streams in a row without hitting the goal. Guys, let's go to the raw feed. I want to hear him beg. Is he begging right now? He's side-eyeing.
Sweet.
No.
Sounds like a plan. Room and locker room as it would be kind of. Just tell you and stuff.
Guys, there'll be a video tomorrow.
Kind of messed up, right? Let's talk about smart guys. Yesterday was my smart guys episode 14, which was the WrestleMania 41 Super Show.
Guys,
This was a 4-hour endeavor of me completely covering match by match everything that went down during WrestleMania 41 both nights, plus 2 special guests live, the input of Cypress TV on the fly as well. It was a big undertaking, the logistics of it, to get it set up and everything, watching all of that wrestling over the weekend. And I had told you guys about it, and I had hyped it up. I mean, having these guest hosts over the last month hyped up the big WrestleMania event, right? It lasted a long time. It was fun to do. I'll be honest, I feel like that was the best episode of Smart Guys 2025.
oh wow, it's such a hard thing to
No
do.
drama whatsoever. Full coverage of the entire event and multiple different people's takes.
And
on the
autism
matches,
gay
and
hand.
Some of them we really disagreed. Like, for example,
And
I thought the Jey Uso
not
Gunther
that
match was good,
again,
but
don't get me
sadly,
wrong. Obviously, I don't have an
Gunther,
issue with that
but
at
I
all.
liked how it
It's
went
just
down.
funny because it
I also
feels
did not like the Tiffany
weird,
Charlotte
innate
match,
sort of
but I
like
really
thing for
liked,
guys, and then like
I
effeminate
really liked
like,
the triple threat match
hand
of
gestures.
the women's title on the second night. And I also thought that the main event of night 1
He's
wasn't
loving
very
it.
good because the ending had been spoiled already by the entire internet.
And
Most of the hosts disagree with me. A lot of people hated that Jey Gunther match. A lot of people loved the main event of night 1 and thought it was the best thing of both nights. So that's the good thing about having guests and co-hosts. It's not just one person in an echo chamber talking. It's other opinions, other feedback, and I think that made the show that much better to have it like that. Okay? Now, it was my entire first stream, and I really enjoyed it, and I think viewership-wise, it did good. You know, on YouTube it did decent, on Kick it did decent, but we didn't hit my support goal for the whole stream. That includes the podcast and Smart Guys, okay? So I want to get you guys...
see, in the map on
just
Oblivion is
understand my
pretty
perspective.
uninspiring.
All right?
I'm gonna be honest.
Getting back into Smart Guys, I was already skeptical about it
And
because I wasn't sold that people were going to care that much about my opinions on pro wrestling when I had been so far removed from pro wrestling. I always knew that part of the gimmick of
I
Smart
got a
Guys
katana,
coming back
though.
was having PPP as my co-host. I knew that we were going to basically get like a bump of attention from the Kino Casino viewership, and that did happen at first, but that quickly petered out. Within 2-3 weeks, the casino viewers were gone, and so was their support.
oh yeah.
Even PPP couldn't bring the butts to the seats.
Oh, we're blaming Triple
So it
P
became
now.
apparent that I was gonna have to
PPP
do
couldn't do
something
it.
with the show, and after shit canning PPP, all right.
That's
I knew
not
that
what
it was gonna
happened.
have to be something more interesting than just me sitting here every week talking about wrestling.
Asheron, how you doing? The only reason people even watch is because they wanted to watch PPP trash him.
Different. That's way outside of my comfort zone, especially because it was the logistics of getting everyone on Discord and making that work, which I'm happy that I've now learned how to do. This thing keeps screwing up. There we go. I'm happy that I've learned how to do it because now, basically on the fly, I should be able to have like guests on whenever I want, as long as I have their Discord. I figured out all the ins and outs of Discord and how to do it. You saw yesterday when I had Ralph on, I was able to resize him and get it to work on the show and everything on the fly. I was like, oh, it's that easy. So I'm good to go. And this is great. Moving forward, it's going to benefit me. So in the long run, you have to understand this was not a waste of time. It's, you know, it was actually worth
In the long run.
put this effort in, right? But I put in more effort on yesterday's Smart Guys than I have, you know, on pretty
Effort.
much any piece of content.
Effort,
Big,
by the
you
way.
have to understand something. When I'm going to do a podcast, yes, I do research for the show. Yes, I set up stuff in my PCs. I got it all ready here for today when we do Oblivion and everything. We got game news and everything here, right? But it's pretty simple. It's time consuming, but it's simple. All right. To do Smart Guys, this is an incredible investment of time. I have to watch hours and hours of pro wrestling over the course of the week. I have to take copious notes because some people are like, how is watching TV work? Because I'm not just watching TV. I'm sitting here and every fucking match I'm typing a ridiculous amount of notes in my phone about what's going on in the match. So
This
I
is
can
effort,
reference
he's
later
saying.
on the show.
Watching wrestling is
It's a
effort.
work. It is work. It's the same as if you're watching a movie and reviewing it and you're taking notes and everything. You know, it's just
Watching
serious.
wrestling is effort.
Okay. And then to have these guests, you know, working with them, working on a schedule, getting, you know, OBS and Discord set up and everything. It's a lot of work.
It's a lot
twice as
of
much
work.
as a regular stream for me. A gameplay stream? Are you kidding me? That's the easiest, right? You just set it up, you play it through OBS. Yeah, sometimes you have technical difficulties, but for the most part, that's the cakewalk stuff. You know what
Wow.
I mean? But this show's tough to do. It's challenging because of the amount of work and time investment. So for me yesterday, I was there doing the show. I'm having a blast. I'm like, wow, this actually is like a
Bro,
really
this
professional
guy.
piece of content. I'm covering every match. We've got guests chiming in. This is great. And then for the end of the show to see, we didn't even hit my basic support goal for a stream, which we've been hitting pretty regularly, let's be honest, except for oddball streams like Pirate Yakuza or last night's Atom Fall, which is the end of a lengthy playthrough that wasn't that popular. My streams have been doing good. So why is the thing that I just put the most
Okay, Vinny
effort
Kills,
into
how you
the
doing?
worst, right? And so sometimes what you got to do is you have to look at things like this, right? And you have to say, is it worth the time? Is it worth the effort? I think that the quality of the product I'm putting out is good, but sadly, I'm going to be honest.
He
I think
thinks
that
the
because
quality
I've
is
been
good.
So far removed
He
from pro
thinks it's
wrestling
good.
for so long, there really isn't many people on the internet saying, gee, I want to hear DSP's opinions on pro wrestling. You know what I mean? And I don't think that even when PPP was part of the show, I think that was the case as well. That people would tune in from time to time to see some drama, and then maybe a few people would want to hear the wrestling. But
Wow.
the wrestling crowd was not coming to the show and supporting it in droves or anything like that. Okay? Now, if you want to know the truth, are you ready for a shocker? Because this is going to be a truth bomb. All right? Are you ready for this?
Truth bomb.
Was Smart Guys ever really that popular? Even back in the day?
Sorry,
when
what?
I used to do the show originally with John
Sorry,
Gamble
what?
as my co-host. The answer is very simple.
So now your show's
No.
rubbish and wasn't popular.
Smart Guys was actually never that popular. Even back in the day, the most popular episode maybe
This
had
guy
like
was
20,
literally
30,000
selling this
views.
to
I think
us
maybe, like, the
right
first
up
couple
until he
episodes had
wasn't.
50,000 because so many people wanted to see the beginning of the show. But back in the day,
Oh, so it's
Smart
not
Guys
popular now.
also was not very popular.
Yeah, we hate Smart Guys now. It wasn't
Original
popular
rock.
at all.
Okay. And you might say, well, really? I thought no. Back then, you have to understand, I didn't have any streams. It wasn't streamed. It
Okay, there was no
actually started
streams,
kind of
yeah.
in the middle of the run of the show. We didn't have any support during live streams. It was solely based on views and ad revenue. So even back in the day, Smart Guys wasn't putting butts in seats, wasn't getting a lot of attention, and wasn't making a lot of money. You want to know the truth? Smart Guys
Smart Guys.
was a way for me to hang out with my friends, make content that could diversify my portfolio of what I was doing, and then
DSP just said that he was doing Smart Guys so he could diversify his portfolio. He could diversify his portfolio. He actually used that phrase. So I could diversify my portfolio of what I was doing then. Yeah. So you could diversify your portfolio, bro. Whatever you say, DSP. Like, literally, bro, whatever you say. Oh, can I not bow that guy? Yeah, sneak attack. Seeing as we've been doing sneak in Fallout, we want to do it here too. Character models don't look that way better. Flesh, whatever.
Also do other things that made money.
Random brain, how you
For
doing?
example, John Rambo would come visit me on a Saturday. We would sit down and do Smart Guys for 2 hours.
Smart Guys.
Fun to do. Yeah, we'd upload that episode and we make a few bucks. Then we'd spend the rest of the day doing games. And it was the game playthrough content that made us revenue. It was never Smart Guys.
Okay, so Smart Guys was shit
That's
all
just
along. He only
the
did it
truth,
for fun and
okay?
diversifying his
I'm
portfolio.
sure that over the course of the last decade, things have changed. As I've heard from guys like Cypress TV and Gahul, there is an internet
Oh yeah, those
wrestling
really
community
guys that
of people
everybody knows.
who are dedicated
Damui
to
or whatever the
covering everything
fuck
pro
that
wrestling.
weirdo
And there's
toothless
entire
freak's name is.
businesses based around this, and there's podcasts and there's crossovers with real life wrestlers and all this has happened in the last decade, the decade that I've been removed from pro wrestling. So
Gabagool.
sadly, I kind of missed the boat.
Perhaps
Perhaps if I had stuck around doing Smart Guys over the last
Damui or
decade,
whatever the fuck that guy's
I would
name
have
is.
actually
No one
grown.
cares.
I
No
would have
one
gotten that
knows
kind of
them.
reach. I would have gotten
No
that
one
kind of
cares
attention,
and no one
and
knows
maybe
them and
people
no
would
one
have cared.
wants to know them.
But I'm gonna be honest
They're
here, I
embarrassed
just
that
don't
they're
think
hanging
many
out of
people
DSP.
care about my thoughts on pro wrestling.
No one knows them and no one wants to know them.
You know, more people care about my thoughts on games. More people care about my thoughts on news and stuff like that. More people show up to hang out with me on a late night chill stream than to watch Smart Guy.
Why are you telling us this?
But here's the shame of it. I like doing the show. I do. I feel
So?
that doing different kinds of content.
But you won't do it 'cause
is
it don't
the
give you
way for
money.
me moving forward. Not just fills the
It's
guy
a business, right?
and rages and yada yada. That's not
It's a
gonna last
business,
forever.
right?
I'm 43 years old. I'm going to continue to age, and the appeal of seeing me play every video game will wane. People will not be as interested.
Yeah, there's
Okay?
no
So
old
because of
streamers.
that, I have to diversify my content. Okay? We've tried some things in the last year.
And they all failed.
Politics and stuff like that
Failed.
didn't really work. Maybe
They
one day I will
failed.
get back to DSP.
When you
That's
say
politics.
didn't really work, you
Possible.
mean they failed because your takes were so awful and you were so useless and just trying to copy paste some generic like political talking points that you hadn't thought about for more than 15 seconds. Like literally.
Just not that interested in it right now. Okay? This was a different way to diversify my content. All right? But again, it doesn't seem like it's really working. I don't know what to do because I'm trying to be as transparent as possible here. If you liked Smart Guys, I needed you
To give me money to... I'm trying to be as transparent as possible. I love when he says that because you know some fucked up shit's going to come out.
to show up, engage, and support with Smart Guys. Some people did do that, but it just wasn't a lot. Most people who went by and supported that show, I feel they were supporting it just because of me, not because of the content, but because, hey, it's DSP, I want to help them out tonight. Or it was like a few people would support the show, but it was sporadic. Okay?
Amazing.
So, what to do? Well, I'll tell you this, I'm taking time off. After doing that super show, that was so much effort and time and everything. Okay?
He's saying that show is effort. This is how lazy he is.
This week I'm taking off. Next week I'm taking off at the earliest.
This is how lazy he is.
Smart Guys sometime in May.
That show was effort to do.
Just see what happens with pro wrestling right now. Monday Night Raw last night was.
This is how lazy he is.
In a long time, and Monday Night Raw last night was better than all of WrestleMania. I'm serious. I don't know why they actually made their yearly Super Bowl style event worse than the night after. It doesn't make sense. Why save
this? Is how fucking lazy he is.
Event? But they did. It's like they held back.
Watching wrestling is hard work to him.
Next night to be great. Well, I'm burnt out. I don't want to cover it right now.
Watching wrestling is hard work.
So, I will consider bringing Smart Guys back sometime in May. When I do, likely what it'll be is getting caught up on the plot lines that I haven't been covering, possibly doing some NXT or doing some AEW. But if I'm going to bring it back, there has to be incentive and buy-in that people are going to care. Nah, oh, I put all this time and effort into it. You know, I'm watching all this show. I research stuff. I do the show. And
research
shows up and there's no support. I'm just not going to do it. I am being pulled in many directions to do different kinds of content. Today, all of a sudden, people want me to play Oblivion. But then people will say, why didn't you play Blueprint?
What do you mean all of a sudden?
You didn't play Black Ops like you had promised. Hey, when you get back to Minecraft, that's been really fun. Hey, Phil, what about
It's obvious everyone wants to see Oblivion.
It, right?
Mr. Like, what's name, whore?
It's constant. It's literally constant that people pull me
like, I don't care. I don't play for, like, for the sake of playing, but you do. This is your entire raison d'etre when you stream.
So I need
to chase the money and views.
To be using my
and then he's like, for some reason, people want me to play Oblivion. What?
You know, all these people working together. Well, this person can work on this project, and this person can work on this project, but I'm one guy, and I'm in demand. People want to see me do different things.
Projects.
So do what people want. And
big ups, Jammy, for the 3 months.
Right now,
projects is an insane thing to say. People want me to do these various projects. It's such an insane thing to say. Just playing games and talking about shit or doing the most mundane, boring things on stream. Projects, he calls them. Building Lego, eating food, and playing a different type of game than what he normally plays. In DSP's head, those 3 things are 3 separate projects. Whereas to the rest of us, they're just things that you do on a day-to-day basis for the most part. Like, projects. By the way, Simple Issues, how you doing? Projects. Projects is such an insane thing to say. Insane thing to say.
I think the best decision is let's have Smart Guys go on a hiatus. To be honest, it was always supposed to be the beginning of the year, the debut of Raw on Netflix through WrestleMania. That was the idea.
What the hell?
To see how things petered out, how things went, and if it went, like, for example, yesterday, if that show did really well, let's say that attendance was high and I hit like multiple goals and things, I was going to just continue the show weekly. I would have done one this Thursday. No exaggeration.
He's such a liar, bro.
But it was literally the opposite. So let's see what happens and go from there. But for now, Smart Guys, I'm putting on hiatus. We'll see if I decide to bring it back sometime, maybe next month. But for now, I need a break from pro wrestling. Again, if you want it, ask for it. If you want it, support it. Don't say, I'm sad it's gone. When you had it, where were you?
Wow. Where were you to give me money?
Judgments these days is who's showing up, who's engaging, and who's supporting content. If we have projects that I'm working on and people aren't showing up, engaging, and supporting, then why would I continue them? Right? Okay. I hope that makes sense. Hey man, I'm looking forward to Oblivion. In my opinion, Smart Guys was a little dry. Maybe make a small segment once a week about wrestling or a short show before when you game at night. I don't think you can bring the same kind of sustained hype energy that PPP has during the show, but you excel as a gamer. Yeah, but you have to understand that PPP's energy, number one, is fake. It's fake. That's his show. He's a carnival barker. That's what he's good at.
I was going to say, this is bait. You gave him money to bait him, like, fair enough, but you gave him money to bait him about Triple P and basically say he was better at you than this. Pure bait.
Piper for people who like to hear high-pitched screaming. Adults don't like that. Or at least mature adults don't like that.
Oh, yeah, mature
he literally is
adults.
just like, how can I explain? Like, he's like Fred.
By the way...
Actually, that might be the best description.
By the way, DSP says that everything he does when he gets angry at COD and all that stuff, he has repeatedly said to June the King and others that when he gets angry, when he swears at developers, when he says all that mad shit, he's hamming it up. DSP has said multiple times that he's hamming it up and that's not real. He's hamming it up and that's not real. He has said this multiple times. Like, oh, bro, it doesn't even hurt that much. It's such a big fucking spot. The SP has said this is razzing. Yeah, he's not angry anymore. RS Nerd, how you doing? DSP's loving life now.
Description. PPP is like Fred. He's high-pitched, he's high energy, and he just squeals constantly. And there's an audience for it. The same people who come running when he rings a triangle. Do you get it?
You get it?
No, it's not normal people. Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
So they were normal.
But normal people don't go for that shit. People who are in my audience don't enjoy that kind of content.
Sure.
What he was doing was actually...
It was fine for all those months he was coming and doing it with DSP and they were making money.
And all they heard was
then it was fine.
Insane screeching of a profoundly overweight, over crazy hyped guy who literally was just there to try to make money.
He was your best friend. He was your only friend in the world.
The fucking show.
He was your only friend in the world, and he broke your heart, and that's why you're talking about him like this, like a jilted ex-lover.
But anyway, yeah, I get what you're saying, but I don't think that level of energy is what we need at all in any of my content, right? Like, I could sit here acting like a fucking spaz literally the entire show every day, all day, but who cares?
Yeah, who cares?
Not me.
Yeah, he totally doesn't care, by the way. He totally doesn't care.
Yeah, that's something that he could never do. You know, he's not a gamer. So he couldn't jump in and do games like I do. He couldn't talk anything.
Oh, yeah, you're so talented, DSP.
That shit at all.
DSP is so talented.
But yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe pro wrestling shouldn't be a dedicated show. Maybe, okay, all right. You know what? All right, you know what? Maybe we're coming up with a different idea. All right? Bear with me for a second here, everyone. How does this sound? All right? This is interesting now, okay? How about this?
No, he is not one of them.
How about
Help us. He must help us.
a show that's a variety show? It's not a dedicated podcast like this show where we talk about my schedule and we talk about how stuff went and we talk about gaming news. But instead, it's a variety show, all right, about various different topics.
Oh, yeah?
Maybe one day we are covering big game news, but another day we're covering real life news. Maybe one day we're covering politics. Maybe one segment we're talking about pro wrestling. And how about this? Because I actually have my shit together now, I could actually have guests on the show from all different walks of life to talk about various topics via Discord.
The skies are marked with numberless sparks. I know these stars well.
I like this idea, but we'd have to flesh it out and figure out how to do it, how often to do it, how to put it into the schedule. Because this wouldn't be just a podcast for an hour, hour and a half. This would be like a actual stream, like my whole day stream,
Signs I read
right?
show the end of my
Would be this, and I could have various different people joining at different times for different things that are going on. Right?
No trophies
That could be
of
Right?
cool. And it wouldn't be the Level 1
men of
podcast.
flesh
It would be a
and
new
blood.
show.
They know
My
their
podcast
doom.
would still be my podcast, but there'd be a new show going
In
on.
this,
I don't know how often to do it. See, we got to figure this out. Like, how often do you do it?
to face my apportioned fate.
You know, what do you call it? How does it work? Let's talk about this more.
Grant me no opinions.
I don't want to take too much of the show today because we got to do the Oblivion stuff today. But I like this idea, and I think this is something to discuss and flesh out further. I think it's actually a solid idea to have this kind of variety in my content. Okay. Also, it'd be nice if this giant hair lump would go down. So I'm gonna go brush it right now because it's driving me nuts.
Wow. It looks the same.
I'd finally had enough. I was like, I'm gonna go whip my hair down. So I did. So hopefully now the hair stays in place and stops popping up like a big puffball. I really need a haircut, but I don't know when we're getting one. My wife takes care of that. So anyway. All right, I like this idea. Let's flesh this idea out. Let's start talking about it more. All right? Let's try to figure out how to do it, how often to do it. I feel like you could
Let's
definitely
try and
work
have you
as long
give
as
me all
we
the money
decide how often
and
to
tell
do
me
it. Like,
what
if
you're
the
going to give me
show
money for.
is a variety show. So let's say I do the show and it's a 3-hour show. Let's say it starts around 1 p.m. and it goes till 4, right? Well, maybe 1 hour can be wrestling discussion. 1 hour can be news. We get guests in for an hour to talk about various topics about things going on the internet. I think that'd be cool. And quite frankly, I think that could actually work because then the entire show isn't dependent on just one thing. People might just like the variety and come to support the show. People might come to, 1 week we know it's wrestling. The wrestling crowd will come by for that week. But then the next week we know it's not. But then a different crowd will. I kind of really like this idea. All right.
Slot Timely, Hayden.
Nice. Okay. Well, that was a good one. Whoever that tipper was, solid idea.
Thanks for the
think
money,
about this.
dummy.
Let's try to flesh it out. I think this could be a good new idea. The level 2 hot cast. I mean, obviously, one of the very, very common King's Court, where I sit on my throne talking about topics and I welcome people in as guests to the court to talk about these topics, right? But I mean, that's kind of cliche. I like the idea, but maybe, let's talk about it and figure it out. I don't think level two is stupid. We have to think of something better, okay? We have to think of something catchy and interesting. That would work. That would get people excited for this new style of show, okay? Okay. King's Court, maybe. We'll see. All right. Absolutely true. Kickapoo says maybe you can do React content.
His idea is, yeah, basically.
You're right. That's absolutely correct. We could do that. We could do one segment where we're reacting to things. Yeah, for sure. So we could have reacting, we could have pro wrestling news, we could have other hot topics, we could have politics, we could have guests come in and talk about various things. And the thing is, when I have a show like that, I think what'll happen is it'll actually over time get to the point where people will want to be on the show. Like, hey, I got a topic that I want to talk about on your show, Phil. Let me get on the show and we could, have a discussion about this or that. I think that would work. Okay. All right. Well, there we go. Good idea. More shout outs to do. Final Fighter
More money.
did a $2 Canadian super chat.
Oh, is he begging?
What
Does he
you're
get
good
the
at,
money?
FGC
Someone
and
give the
fast
money,
food.
surely, right?
Again, those could be topics.
Someone has give the money,
Absolutely.
surely.
If something's going on in the realm of the FGC, for sure. What if I could get people who I'm friendly
Someone
with
has definitely
from
give the
FGC
money.
or
He's
back in
still
the day,
playing.
I was a guest, and we had a
118,
conversation
so he's
about
going to long
the
it out.
FGC
He'll
and
be
how
long in
fun
his
was that.
midnight.
But
If he'd
also
have got the
how
money, he'd be
shit
gone.
talking it was, right?
If he'd have got the money already, he'd be gone. He's going to long this.
Legos return tomorrow.
He will long
Legos
this.
return tomorrow night. It's the late night stream tomorrow night. My late stream is a Lego night building the Piranha.
He will
Plant
long
Lego.
this
And
till he gets the money.
Pre-order the Switch 2 live.
Yeah.
Because the pre-orders go live at 9 p.m.
Everyone
So during that
with
stream, I'm going to attempt to get
52
some
months
pre-orders. We'll see how that goes.
52 months.
Hello, Voltage. $2 super chat. Kicking it with the king.
Thank you, Hevron, for the 52
Kicking it
months.
with the king. I don't really say kicking it. Hanging with the king. I was like hanging with Mr. Cooper. I don't know. All right, we're at $50 of support so far today. Thank you guys for the early support.
Thank you, guys.
So someone took $2 and says, you talk about diversifying content, but you have been trying to diversify your content, and really nothing is really sticking. So they're saying DS Politics. DS Politics, I feel, was a misstep because I did it too early. I didn't if I'd done DS Politics.
No, it was just rubbish.
After Trump won the election.
I did it too early. Nah, bro.
I did it too early. I jumped the gun.
It just sucked.
Because of that, the show didn't work. So I think it was the timing, and maybe
the timing,
or maybe I could go as a topic of a variety show.
Yeah.
DSP throwback. No, throwback stuff works. When like the retro react streams and stuff, they work. And the throwback content worked for what it was. I restored the missing playthroughs, so that stuff did work. Okay.
Okay.
I would like to go back possibly to do the retro react nights at some point. Lego streams. Lego streams worked. All the Lego streams I've done, we hit
Lego streams
and
work.
Do another one starting tomorrow night. Okay. And now Smart Guys. Smart Guys, I would argue, out of everything you just described, was the most work. That's why I'm upset, because Smart Guys literally is so much investment of time to watch the wrestling and get the show working, as opposed to everything else, like the politics stuff. All I had to do was follow politics over the week, grab some stories, and the night before, get the screen captures or things ready. It wasn't that huge of a deal. You know, the wrestling is actually the most time-consuming thing. So, anyway, I feel like these ideas work. The problem is they just don't work as a dedicated thing. I think the idea of a variety show will work. I'm serious. Like, now I think about how we've been doing it and the fact that it kind of petered out. Everything worked at first, but then when it became a regular thing that wasn't special, that's when it kind of failed. So instead of it just being the same thing every week, Smart Guys, every week, DS Politics, instead, do a variety show where you can have segments about each thing each week, and that way there's a little something.
Because he has a hole in his brain.
You know, to be honest, why am I still around after 17 plus years? Because I'm a
his politics takes were just so cookie cutter and basic, dude. He had no take whatsoever.
So maybe the road to success.
Like, he just had no take whatsoever.
Smart Guys, DS Politics, this, but instead, one super show where you do a little bit of everything. Keeps it fresh. Maybe one week we're reacting to clips on the internet that people wanted me to watch and react to. And then maybe another week we're actually talking about pro wrestling. And then all of a sudden there's politics, and then someone calls in and we get into a discussion about stuff, right? Interesting stuff, no? All right. I like this idea. Let's flesh it out. Let's talk more about it. Because the thing is, I like the Level 1 podcast. This is the show where we talk and we have this interactive stuff and we figure this out. If I didn't have the Level 1 podcast, we would have never even had this idea. You see? That's why this show is so important to me.
Podcast.
When idiots say, oh, the podcast is a waste of time, blah, blah, blah. Like, no, you idiot. This actually has a huge purpose. This show is great for what it does.
The show is great.
I come up with so many great ideas. We work out goals. We do all kinds of fun stuff.
Yeah, the show's so great.
That's why it's worthwhile. Okay? So I don't want this to go away, but I definitely can see a variety show working in the long term. But look at this, different thing. Off the cuff. What was the other one? The King's Cut. Hello, Voltage, to the $2 super chat. What about the King's Cut? Interesting. Any other ideas? Oh, excuse me. The Positive Meaningful Content Podcast. Would I be open to having randoms call in? I don't know about that. The problem is, having randoms call in, they could get me banned off YouTube. Like, a random could call in and say the N-word 17 times live.
Okay, great.
So,
because you've never said that on stream, have you?
Just like any show. You're on the radio.
DSP's never said that on stream.
You know what I'm saying? You can't just have it be wild and open. It's too much of a risk, you know? Like Ralph? No, Ralph would just say the F word.
Hilarious. You had him on your stream.
And again,
You had him on
I
your
wanna
stream.
emphasize that
You had
everything
him
that
on
I've done
your
up to now has
stream.
not been
Hilarious,
time.
bro.
Why? Because each thing that I've done I've learned a little more, right? If it wasn't for me doing DS politics and stuff like that, I wouldn't have learned the ins and outs of how to operate a show with segments that you cut between. If it wasn't for smart guys, I wouldn't have learned how to use Discord properly, and I wouldn't have upgraded my setup to the point where I'm using headphones and I could switch between it on the fly. I would have never had that. So all this is leading towards something better. I feel we're getting there. We're almost to the point of finding that right thing that's going to work, you know. But in the meantime, what I'd like to do is just do a little bit of chill Q&A and stuff with you guys.
Chill Q&A with you guys.
So I'll tag you in the chat if you want to talk. If you contribute, I will shout you out. Let's do it. Let's hit the goal. Let's hit the goal right now. That'd be amazing. If we hit the goal now on the stream,
Let's hit the
then we don't have to worry
goal.
about the goal at all, right? And we hit 28 and we're on track. Let's get back on
He's
track.
still live. Look, 7 minutes past.
Says, hit the
Begging.
goal on the podcast and play Oblivion now.
Come on, guys.
Would that work? Listen, let me put it this way. If we hit the goal by the end of the podcast, then I don't have to worry about any kind of, you know, support right now. And we can pretty much do it ever. Get it? But I'll tell you right now, it's going to be disappointing to no matter what if I do it now. I know people will be disappointed. The only question I have is what's going on over on Kick, because we have 0 Kick support. 0. We haven't had a single gifted sub all morning. We've had super chats. I have this pen here, by the way, because I was taking notes playing Blueprints. But now it looks like we might not play Blueprints because you guys are being so pushy. So now I can't enjoy my puzzle game that I've been craving all week. But anyway, we got super chats this morning. We got tips this morning. Where the heck are the subs? Where are the subs at? Where are my subs at? Where are my subs at? It's a valid question. We've lost subs. We've lost about 70, 80 subs over the last day. They expired, and we did not get new subs to take their place. That's bad. That's awful. We need more subs on Kick. Perhaps if someone did a significant contribution to the support goal
Well,
and said what they wanted to see me play, it would sway me one way or the other. I'm just saying. I mean, maybe that could happen.
wow.
Well, anyone else have anything they want to chat about today as I try to make my final determination of what to do here? Any last-minute questions or concerns, please tag me in the chat. And please, let's get some support. I mean, we literally just talked about if people support the stream, it'll help me make my decision, and no one did. No one. So, again, it's just a torn opinion. Some people are like, don't change the schedule. Some people are like, change the schedule. Some people are saying, play this, play that. I don't know. I can't win. Maybe I'll just flip a coin. Maybe I will just flip a coin. That way you can't blame me. It was up to chance. Right? There you go. For those who are just joining me on the front page of Kick, welcome. I'm about to end my podcast and play a game. Originally, I was scheduled to play Blueprints, which is what I want to play today, but the Oblivion remaster just released, shadow dropped this morning. Now, I already had told my audience last night that if it shadow dropped, I would do it on my late night stream.
I told them, guys.
7 p.m. Pacific time. So we were
This
all okay
is
with
half
that.
about a thing
Now
that
people
because
on the
he
podcast
told
have been
them,
arguing with me that I
we
should
have to
drop
go
the
by
entire
what he
schedule and do
said.
Oblivion now, but I think that might be
kind of what
counterproductive
this
because
is
people
about
might
as
be
well.
Disappointed, right? There's no way to win here. No matter what I play, one audience will be happy and one audience will be disappointed because ultimately not everyone can attend all of my streams. So those who can stick around now, who want Blueprints, want that, and who want Oblivion, want that. Whatever I don't play, they're going to be upset. So we're now up to $66 of support. So we're more than a third of a way to our goal for the entire stream, which is $150, which would be great if we could hit that by the end. Cosmo says, God damn it, Phil. Stick to your original schedule and everyone's okay. All right, fine. Fine. We're just going to go with what Cosmo said. I'm going to play Blueprints right now. We're going to do Oblivion on the late stream. We'll see how it goes.
Oh, yeah, we'll see how it
Okay.
goes. Did Did you get the
I'm
money?
just gonna do that because then you're right. Because if
He's still playing. He's 10 past. He's still playing.
With Oblivion now.
If he'd have got
then
the
what about
money,
those
he'd
who
be
said,
gone.
you know, I said Oblivion was gonna be tonight.
If he'd have got the money,
And they're
he'd
gonna
be
like, oh,
gone
shit, well,
right
that's
now.
not cool. Because now we're here tonight. For it,
Guarantee.
and now you're not playing it tonight, and that's gonna be disappointment. Okay, let me put it this way: if I don't play Oblivion now, I'm disappointing the people who want Oblivion. If I play Oblivion now, I'm disappointing the people who want Blueprints now, and I'm disappointing the people who want Oblivion tonight because I promised it tonight. So it's disappoint one group of people now or two groups of people over the course of the entire day.
Oh, yeah.
That's how I make my decision. So we're sticking to Blueprints. Okay? It will be Blueprints on this stream. There you go. The King's Edict has been made. We shall play Blueprints. And then tonight it will be Oblivion on the late stream. Okay? So get hype for Oblivion later tonight around 7 p.m. Pacific time. We'll play about 2.5 hours of it. But for now, we are going to do Blueprints. I know that this means that there's going to be a drop in viewership because people are, oh, I
yeah,
wanted to see Oblivion,
less
but I didn't
money.
think I was doing Oblivion now. That was just your assumption, you know? Okay. That's right. It took 113 minutes to make the decision. Actually, it took 90 minutes because the podcast has been going for an hour and a half. So, all right, guys, let's do it. Let's end the podcast and let's get set up for the show.
Let's get
all
the
right?
money.
I got the drip going. 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 It's like a faucet that's dripping. You can't make it stop. So what do you want me to do? Have a mute button that every second I'm tapping the mute button just in case I'm gonna have to clear. Like, this is what I mean. These dumb kids. This is what it is. It's dumb kids.
Yeah. See, vault key.
Someone gave some money.
Vault key.
Super chat. Come on, guys.
And 149. Oh, you know what? There's a vault, I believe. I think there's a room called a vault. Last one. Well, Biffy, $2.79 Canadian super chat. Advice for staying chill and positive like you. Just chill out and don't really worry too much about anything, especially what people say about you. You'll be fine as long as you just maintain what you're doing and
Okay.
and you know, do your thing. Right? All right. Well, that is definitely it now. We opened all those lockers. Damn, man. Pretty cool. That was a pretty good run. That's the best we've ever done by far. So let's end it and let's see what they say. I'm glad that I'm going to get a 3 permanent allowance now. Very nice. Good stuff. Noteworthy bed and breakfast. Yeah. Ballroom, music room, 5 bedrooms, bacon and eggs. 43 total rooms, 9 ranks reached. Steps taken 123. 14 freaking items found.
Bad.
And 6 new rooms. Wow. I drafted 6.
Hey, membership doesn't count though.
6. By the way, Greg just became a member. Thank you, Greg. And that counts for $3. Guys,
Yeah, $3.
25 away from hitting the goal, but I'm done with my stream. So, it is what it is. Thank you to those who did support. All right. That was the best run by far. Let's save and exit. And next time on Blueprints, we're going to have an auto allowance. We're going to have extra steps. We're going to have gems. We just keep unlocking more and more. We now have a code. First word on the blank are the message, or our true message. So we just don't know on the what. We're that close. All right? Pretty cool. All right. Thank you all. Great Blueprint stream. I can't even.
We're gonna get it at the end. Beg. Let's
See you
go.
next time. Cool. All right, guys. So that is it. Great stream tonight on the late stream. We are trying out Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered. All right. So I hope that you'll come back tonight for that.
No, he played Blueprints. Because why not?
If at all you can make it. I hope you. Oops. I hope you can. What is going on here? That's what was going on.
Oh.
All right. So thank you guys again, dude. I'm not upset at $125 of support. It's very good.
Yeah, I'm not upset.
You know, it's a shame we didn't hit the goal when you're that close, but it is what it is. Now we're just gonna have to wait longer for the rewards this week because we're really
Momentum, dude.
The Chipotle DSP tries it. Okay. All right. I'll be back tonight with Oblivion.
Of course he will.
Hope that you guys will join me for that. That should be fun.
Bro. Right. Let me go get one more smoke because I'm not staying up too late. He's wasting time.
Lights are on. Cool. Download a recipe for the super.
He's stalling. Right, bro.
Cool.
Let me go get a smoke because I haven't got loads. Right,
sit. A piece of shit knife, a pilot light, and a hot plate. So it doesn't make sense because this is the workbench. Weapons. It didn't work. It says I downloaded the schematic for it, but I don't have it. See? It fucked up. It claims I had the schematic, but it didn't give it to me. Yeah. It never gave me the schematic. So the game glitched.
For the love of God, no.
Including Street Fighter games. And they used to be the premier company for fighting games, right? Like, everyone. I'm gonna die.
Denied! Sit down!
They used to be the premier company for fighting games. Like, every game they put out was gold, fighting games-wise. As soon as I got the backstage key, all security showed up. What? I have it! It said I got the backstage key. It said I had it.
Denied! Sit down!
Oh, fuck your mother. It says I have the backstage key. I go to the door that says you need the backstage key. The door doesn't open. In behind that gas.
Denied! Sit down!
I turn off a radio, it's still fucking blow up anyway. Come on, man. I've had enough of this. This is ridiculous.
Denied! Sit down!
This is so dumb. What the fuck? Why you gotta annoy me with the collar now? This is super annoying. Fucking shitballs. And ass-munching cockfucks. Where is it? Shit. Oh no, I almost fell. I'm gonna die. Yep.
Denied! Sit down!
So, where's the speaker? I gotta find the fucking speaker. I'm glad that I saved.
Denied! Sit down!
You gotta be kidding. I was fucking running full speed. Where is the fucking thing? Whoa. I fell all the way down and now I'm being poisoned. No! Don't do it! Don't do it!
Denied!
No!
Sit down!
Where? Where is it? I'm dead. I don't see it anywhere.
Denied! Sit down!
Where the fuck is it? Only thing I can think of is trying to hoof it. Nope.
Denied! Sit down!
This is gonna take a while, man. This is very annoying. The speaker right there. See it? Right in front of me?
sit down.
The stinky, toxic cloud. I see the other one I can shoot. I see the other one that I can shoot.
Denied, sit down.
Fucking shitballs. What's for dinner? We're gonna have, for the first time in months, turkey burgers. Yeah. Homemade turkey burgers. Haven't had it in a long time.
Denied, sit down.
Ah! Fucking ball sacks. I pressed jump. Shit! Shit!
Denied, sit down.
Ow. Ow. Shit. Oh!
Denied, sit down.
I took the plunge. I took the plunge. What is going on out there? Holy shit. That wasn't me. Here he is. What's going on over there? War off. What's he doing? He's going back and forth. Oh, well, that didn't work, did it?
Denied, sit down.
That did not work. All right. Try again. Oh, okay. Matt says as soon as he spots you, he activates that force field, and then you can't do nothing. Ah. All right, so that's, I gotta load again.
Reload.
No, not save, load. That doesn't work. Yeah, it didn't work. How do I do this?
You think you've outsmarted me? You pig.
Not working.
What the hell are you doing?
Ugh. Cosmic knife, nah, it's too slow. It's cool because it's fast, but it's oh shit. But it's just way too slow.
What does he mean when he says words?
7 hours of the Dead Money DLC. Wow, they currently don't have any prisoners? Why the fuck don't I see it? Am I blind? Almighty Tevin! I was wondering who's my favorite character from the entire Fallout series. Oh my god. They're so, the games are so long, like I would have to, like, refresh myself on all of them. Like Fallout 4 I only played once. I don't even think I remember the characters from that game at all. Seriously. Maybe Fallout 3 I'd be more apt to remember, but I can't answer that. That's such a long-reaching question. It spans way too much, man. I'd have to refresh myself on everything. Thanks for the money, dummy. See better?
Your eyesight would make a hawk jealous.
Ah.
The optic enhancer implant won't do anything more for you.
So this does nothing. Luck is max. Can't buy the tougher one. I'm too tough already. 10 is maximum. Don't put anything at 10. Why? Make people like me better. What does that mean?
The empathy synthesizer will allow you to more easily pick up on subtle emotions and body language.
Speech, maybe?
The price is 4,000 caps.
Either it's, maybe that's perception or speech.
Wrong!
That would be the Nemean subdermal armor. It's a bit pricey, 8,000 caps. But the implant causes your skin cells to be bolstered with iron.
What does that do?
It won't make you bulletproof, but it will make you a little harder to injure.
Okay, so I couldn't get the toughness booster because that would have made it so I take less damage, but this sounds like you'll take less limb damage, like your limbs won't get crippled as much, right?
Wrong.
The subdermal would be limb damage. I don't really care about that. Maybe quicker? Maybe that one, right? To be able to get all of them, you need 9 endurance, so I'm golden. Plus, there's 2 I can't get anyway because the stats are max, so I don't even need them. Right. Yeah, let's do this one. Make me
The
quicker
reflex
for
booster
4,000
does
caps. Let's do that.
Why?
Wait a minute, he looks like me. What the fuck? Yo, Oris looks like me. Just remember, anyone that looks like this guy is a horrendous scammer, and you should never trust him. Just remember that. Yeah, never trust a guy who looks like this. This guy right here is completely untrustworthy. Probably a compulsive liar, and scammer who does horrible things, right? No, I did not get a rad perk that gets rid of rads. I didn't get that, did I? I don't think so. Maybe I did. Actually, maybe I did. Oops. Well, if I did, I guess I'm stupid. Elizabeth. What the hell? You could seriously just go right down here. Oh my god, this is a way to turbo right through it. Oh! Damn! Oh no! Yo, oh god, look at his body! Yo, I hit him so hard his chunks are floating. But obviously that's not what I want to stick. We're gonna reload now. So before I did that, I don't want to actually do that.
Reload!
We're gonna do the quest and stuff.
Welcome to the Tops Hotel and Casino.
The chairman.
I'm gonna have to ask you to hand over any weapons you might be carrying.
Oh, an intact garden gnome? Isn't there someone in the game who collects garden gnomes and you need to bring them as many intact ones as you can find and they're very rare?
No.
Sorry, but I don't know you from Adam. And you don't have any business getting in our business.
What is he, drunk? Listen to him.
You goddamn guineas really make me laugh.
Is there a blackjack table? Yeah, here we go.
I'm Mo Green. You have straightened out my brother? Bro. 100 deaths in Fallout on hardcore. Bro, I've had like 22 or something. And I'm like almost as far, if not further than he is. Like I'm like smashing it level 20. Like smashing it. Okay, let's see what the world looks like, and then I might play some Vegas before bed. Oh. Hey, look, Cyrodiil. I don't know what that is. I don't remember what's in here. Is this just like some ruin right at the start? Hey, bandits. We gotta be stealth. Coarse linens, fur boots. Let's go. You got for me, bro? Need a better bow, dude. Is there a trap? Is there a trap? Maybe. Hang on a minute. We go. Leave that. Oh, okay. It's fine. Oh, they were just chilling right there. That was almost camouflaged. At first, they were just chilling right there. That's inventory. Yeah. Got leather boots or what? 1. What's the fur one? 4? 1 again. 2. 1. We're gonna go for that. Can we wear the Amulet of Kings? Oh no, we can't. That's cool. It doesn't actually allow you to equip it. Pretty cool. Okay. Trying to be quiet.
Huh?
Who heard me? The aiming sensitivity is a little bit... Oh, fuck. A little bit off. Like, it's good for moving, but it's kind of off for... a bit too much. I got like it a little bit slower, but... what we're gonna do? We're gonna do like a archer thingy guy, stealth like archer guy. I'm gonna do blades as well, but we're gonna do like a stealth archer dude, thief, like sweet talking, lovable rogue guy. Oh.
Crabs more fearsome than you.
Oh, they took my sword. Shit. I forgot about that. He took my, Oh, I've got a spell. And we've got Woad as well. I forgot you start with some base spells. Right. Let's shortcut it there. And where's my weapons? I have to shortcut the steel sword. I want a better sword than this. You can turn up the FOV. What, in the console version, you mean? Okay. Guess we'll do down for now. Oh no, not the club, bro. No. There you go.
Show me what you've got.
Don't get fucked.
This is the part where you fall back.
Okay. Blacksmith's pants. War axe not even really worth taking. It ain't worth fuck all, dude. Can't hack their corpse up. That's disappointing.
Why is there a muscular man screaming?
How much time should you aim for until you feel ready? I don't count. I don't count. On average, for me, it's probably, I would say 90 seconds to anywhere from 90 seconds to 3 minutes sometimes. If I'm like, not quite 3 minutes. That's rare. But let's say on average 90 seconds to 2 minutes. Let's say I probably rest 90 seconds to 2 minutes if I had to time it. Like you can see when I'm doing when we're doing the workout streams, it's about that sort of time, and it's a little bit longer, but really I don't track that closely. I don't track that super close. I just make sure that if I feel like I'm ready to go, then I'll go. You know, see over encumbered already. Carrying too much shit. Warhammer's worth 60. Let's drop that. I've got a couple of bows. Daggone mace. The iron, crappy iron cuirass probably get dropped as fuck as well. Can I, like... Didn't I shortcut? What's that? Restoration? Oh, woads. No, heal minor wounds. Yeah. Didn't have multiple equipped. The dudes here. See, the layouts of the ruins. I kind of dislike. Oh, he's literally sleeping. That's amazing. Nice. Amazing. There's one pro that said weight training ain't aerobic. Doesn't matter how long you do it. Yeah, I mean, it's not like a heavy set or like fast reps or something, but generally no. Crouch is B, which is... I don't remember it being B. But it might have been. Yeah, these ruin things. The layouts of the old ruins. The first few, you're like, okay, this is fine. But as you keep going through the game, they're just all like this. There's not always shortcuts back to the start. That's the switch. What's that doing? Sometimes there are, but there's not always. And sometimes they're very, like, just boring. He died. He dead. Did I kill him? Oh, iron bow. Flat iron bow. Let's go. I feel like that's gonna notice. But we'll see. Hey, zombie. That's 3 times damage. What? Combat feels like cool, I guess. Not like amazing. I guess it's definitely better than the combat in the original. I mean, it's gotta be. You weren't doing the little combo like this, I know that. Maybe basics are the same. Be open. That's the way out. No, some other spot. Bro, skeletons. That blade skill going up. Oh, there's stuff down there. Oh, it's water. Is there fish? Can you die? Someone else attack me? Yeah, there's an enemy. Oh. Skelly bro doing it. Awkward. What bow do you have? No. Okay, we're gonna hack under the water. Very cool. You could probably do that in the original, I'd have thought. Oh, bro, there's dudes everywhere. Straight out the sewers, straight into a ruin. I couldn't even remember. I don't know how you do this. You have to get them all at the same time. Oh no, you can like... Oh yeah. I guess, okay, you have to do one at a time. Stay back, Skilly, bro. Just for golden items. Oh my god. Okay. I'm waiting until our skills up higher. I'm not out here trying to pick every single lock in a ruin just to find a bit more gold. See, look, dead end. There's a lot of... I remember a lot of stuff like this. You just explore like a little... Oh, get back. Like a little side bit. Get back! Fucking... Be like a little side bit, but it's all like dead ends and it's very... A lot of the ruins are quite... Claustrophobic. So, oh, that's the other way. Claustrophobic's kind of a weird way of putting it, but that's also kind of like... Makes sense. It's kind of a good way of putting it. I get that. Must just be my timing. I've already been here. Yeah, we went... What way? This way? And then through here. Yeah. So we've just looped back around to that big room. What time is it? Nearly time, bro. Spikes. I saw spikes. Is there anything in there? No. And those like stone things at you sometimes. Yeah, they do break like that. That is kind of how the lockpicking works in this. It's a timing thing. I'm just not as proficient with it as I could be. Enemy. Enemy behind me. What's these? Oh, other one. Might have to heal. Uh-oh, we got a heal. I've got some spells I keep forgetting to use. I've got a bunch of potions though. Nice. Nice. Like this. I might do some Vegas. Uh-oh. We like this. Uh-oh. People, man. Where was I in Fallout? Tractor Media, how you doing? I don't remember where I was in Fallout. In Hardgate. Is there something to show? No. I don't know what these are. Potion. I knew I heard something. Your pallet is broken. Oh no. Looks like we've got to bust out the fur armor. Dude. I don't see. The trouble is, I don't see anything move or at all. I don't think I'll do this. No, I ain't got the locks to spare really. Oh, key. Oh, that was naughty. Okay, bro. What broke that? Oh yeah, that. They were 100. Boots. Your ass fucked though. Kinda fucked. Yeah, they're glove things, which is kind of cool. But there's been like 4 different chambers in this area. We're barely out of the sewers. This is what I mean. It's just a little bit wild. The alien ruins and the dwarf ones or whatever, like the other types, ain't much better, like catacombs and shit. It's very samey. Statue, I guess, is worth money. Worth cash money. Oh, we won't go that way. Go this way. Ah, fuck. He's a killer now. Nice. There was a guy. Necromancer's robes. But I don't want that. I don't need that. Iron Greaves. Let's go. Huh. That might teach us stuff. You maybe have to read them all the way through. I can't remember. Maybe. Let's drop some stuff. What we carrying? Crappy iron. Worth 40. Weighs 30 though. Like, we'll already find way better than that. Is it Skyrim style or Oblivion style? I think it's still like it used to be. They've definitely changed some stuff. They've changed some stuff, but it's like it used to be. Okay. We're still in the ruins? Yep. We're still in the ruins. This is the way out, I think. I do believe. We explored the whole thing. Pretty much. Imperial Prison Sewer. Oh, well, it tells me what the location is and how far. That's kind of annoying. That's kind of annoying. Look, it tells you what's ahead on the map. But without... So I don't need to walk there to know. I don't want to know that. Look. It tells you what it is without getting to it. Can we turn that off? Can I turn that off? The music makes me feel like I'm not 18 or 20 years old, which is pretty wild. Oh yeah, you can FOV it. Nice. I think you can turn that off. The fuck? Stay back. Floundering. Oh, my dog's blind, how you doing? Yeah, it like literally tells me what every spot is. That's kind of a bit. Oh. Who clipped them? Oh, what the fuck? I'm getting... Oh, crab? Okay, let me load that. I'm gonna say, I'm getting lit up from somewhere. What time is it? 10-2, bro. I've got a crash soon, to be fair. I've got a crash soon. This guy again. Is it Mud Crab again? No, someone else this time.
What's the matter? Getting tired?
Oh, you. She was hit me the last time as well. It's once again, I don't know about prefer it, but the whole use the abilities to level them is cool. Mash your abilities to level them is always a good thing. Undiscovered. Yeah, they're undiscovered, but it's still telling me like that it's fucking there. Uh-oh. But I don't really like that it tells me what it is without me having got to it yet. I don't really like that. It literally tells me what it is before I've got there. And again, the map is kind of like uninspiring in this game. But there's stuff to see. There is a lot of stuff. Hey look, it's Skyrim up there. Just go to Shade and Hall in it. Right, anyway. As much as I don't want to. I've got to end. I've got work in the morning. I have to end because I got work in the morning, sadly. Rugged Wogan, I'll see you. Right at the last second. Okay. Let's see a raid. Right. Pressing the button quick. Thanks for the short stream, guys. Thanks for the short stream. Maybe we'll do something else tomorrow. Jazzy, I'll see you at the end. I'm gone, sadly. Right.
Jazzy is here.
Twitch, YouTube.
Moderation legend and beta testing.
Twitch, YouTube, I love all of you. Good night. Goodbye.